Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Soul Blazer on the Super Nintendo. Let me go ahead and get my camera on. I don't know why I always struggle to have that working. There we go. I can see myself, and hopefully everyone else can see me as well. The best part about playing Soul Blazer is that I don't have to spend inordinate amounts of time summarizing the events of the previous streams, because there's basically no story. The story was told to us at the very beginning of the opening cutscene and words that were displaying on the screen before we began the stream officially for part 1. Number 1 guard! It's funny, I was I was internally thinking that, but I thought it would have been weird for me to have said that out loud, but I was saying like number 1 guard. I'm glad I saved in that save slot right there. Welcome, Tay. Hope you're doing well. As far as what happened, not yesterday. Well, actually, yes, it was yesterday. Weekends are weird for me. I'm used to having like extremely long days, and so I just can't keep track of anything anymore. We did an underwater area and a mineshaft area. We had mermaids and we had like gnomes that had like a lifespan of like a day, and that was it. Those were the only two things that we missed. It's just basically all battles and flavor text from talking to NPCs. So it's a relatively straightforward game. You know what you're getting. So it's not bad or anything, but I wish the battles were a little bit more engaging than they actually are ending up being. They did have a neat little puzzle with with being able to call down lightning to kill so far invincible enemies. That was like the one part where I'm like, this is kind of clever. But overall, it's just been pretty straightforward. But I don't really have any major complaints about the game, other than the fact that I wish battles were less boring, because enemies just keep respawning from these little spawn panels, and you just have to keep killing them. And that's it. That's it for your gameplay. But right now, we are in Dr. Leo's lab. So we need to chase down the rest of the little MacGuffins that we have to collect to save the rest of the planet. So I imagine they're going to be down this step here. This is a track. It's really stressful. Oh, these are invincible enemies. Also, we're almost dead already. This is just the first group of enemies in this area. The difficulty just ramped up heavily. Okay, those things take out like all my life. Alright, so I just didn't know if I was supposed to attack them from behind or what the game wanted. I just know the enemy I needed to kill for this panel just had gone somewhere and I couldn't find them. Okay, we leveled up. I released a great door. That is a pretty great door, I think. Not like the first one we opened. What a jerk. Oh, this isn't... we have invincible enemies that I can't kill here. Okay, we're just gonna have to ignore these enemies to the best of my ability. Well, this is bad. Okay, good, he got off the track. We're almost dead again. I'm not feeling this track at all. That is a lot more dramatic. I can't let that other enemy touch me or I'm dead. Okay, let's open this. I release the cat. I think it'll at least save the enemies that or the creatures I unlock, which is going to be helpful. I also don't... Is there anywhere else I can even go, or are we stuck right now? Okay, there's more. Hello, Weird Pro Q. I was just commenting on the music. It's a little intense. Yep, we're in the lab. This is where we, I think that's where we came from. It just unlocked more, pipes. Well, we need to heal up first. We only have 2 health. We're not going to be able to take another hit. Please be a sword. Okay, thank God. Okay, so we have the defeats monsters with the special armor. Okay, so we're gonna be able to kill them. This is Dr. Leo's laboratory. This house has a 2nd floor and an attic. Yeah, so that's all we unlocked, was the door for that. We need to go back here and heal up. And we'll just quickly make a little save here. Okay, so this will definitely make things a lot easier, but I think this also means I can go back to the previous sections and kill those unkillable enemies now, too. But for right now... I don't know how to actually get to that side. I think from here, maybe. Okay, good, it works. I don't know if I'll need to do that yet. I'm sure at some point the game will make me, but for right now, we'll just work here. Oh, we've got a plant. We need to go down and kill and land on this tile too. Okay, good. The iframes end just before they fire, but I wasn't close enough. Another plant. So, in non-Soul Blazer news, I was able to watch episode 65 of Pokemon Horizons. It was very late to being subbed, and I think the show's finally picking up steam a little bit. It took 65 episodes, but it's building up to something. I think we have a villain that's going to be going through like a Zuko arc, and that might be interesting. But it's really frustrating that we don't have any sort of official subs or any simulcast streams or anything, so you always have to feel like it feels like you have to go to the dark web every time you want to watch a Pokemon episode. And so every time you try to look, is the episode up, you just keep running into, you just always get the spoiler scene from the episode you're wanting to watch, and it's always awful. But as of right now, like, the show is still, like, probably at around, like, a 7.5. It's still not high enough for me to actively recommend to anybody. The main character's great. It's just that the secondary character doesn't really get any good development. They're basically just a worse Ash. I have no idea how long this series is actually going to be. At the end, oh, that's a cheap trap. That's a cheap trap. Might still walk. Yeah, I mean, I think the main character has some cute moments for sure. Like, she's really well developed. And so is Dot, for that matter, whenever she finally gets introduced and fully integrated into the party. But what really made the show, like, very suffocating was how often the protagonists were needing to be bailed out by the crew of the Rising Voltekkers. It was kind of exhausting. On the one hand, they're kids. They can't figure everything out on their own. They're gonna need people to get them out of trouble, and we need to establish the camaraderie of a team. But on the other hand, it's really lame to have, like, very little self-development where you're getting out on your own two legs and having to have people who can constantly bail you out. Which is why whenever they went to, like, more of the school route, I really thought the show improved a whole lot. But it was still kind of slow with the enemy explorer group, and it's just starting to pick up more. So we shall see. We shall see. A great door, another great door. Boy, this house is full of them. Like, that and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the only two shows I'm watching right now. Because those are basically, like, the only things I guess I feel like I'm contractually obligated to continue to watch, since basically it's a sunk cost fallacy. I've been watching these shows for so long, I can't not watch them now. But Yu-Gi-Oh! There's like really nothing. I cannot recommend the current series to anybody. It's so bad. Yes, that's the second cat now. I'm sure one of the cats is going to be sleeping and we're going to have to use the rod on it. But I'm hoping that talking over the music might help make things a little bit more tolerable. Because we're probably going to be in this for like an hour, right? I'm watching the current Yu-Gi-Oh! We're currently in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush right now. We're like in the over episode 100. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush is interesting because it's Yu-Gi-Oh!'s first interquel. It's actually a sequel to the prior series, but it also takes place before. There's a lot of shenanigans that make that possible, but when the show focuses on its plot, it's good. When it focuses on its nonsense, and there's a lot of nonsense, then it's just really a huge mess. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zale and the X is Silent is good eventually. The problem with it is that the prior series gave us very, very overpowered and knowledgeable people that were just really, really damn good at the game. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Zale is interesting because it starts with somebody who's really not good at the game at all. And it takes a very long time because you have the spirit helper Astral that's shown up with Yuma's pendant, and it eventually gets good. But at the start, there's a lot of him starting his turns the same way. There's a lot of him losing in really embarrassing ways. And so a lot of people might have like a 3-episode test. Is this good enough to continue? This is if you're like a 3 and done, you're not going to get past episode 3 with this one, I don't think. But it's phenomenally good once it picks up and goes beyond that. But it's actually probably, I would say it's my 3rd favorite season. Behind Yu-Gi-Oh! The original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1. And then I also like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, which is like their attempt at like a serious storyline, but like they have to tone down how serious it is at times. And I still think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 1, and this is divisive, I really love it as a season. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, it's like get your game on, But I think it's like one of the best seasons to me. I like its focus on quick, fast turns. I like the fact that it doesn't really seem to have a whole lot of taking itself seriously. It's very lighthearted, and has a very good, I think, set of characters in it. Yeah, the English opening was catchy. I do like the Japanese openings as well. I do think it starts losing steam and getting way too silly. Like it starts taking itself way too seriously once you get past season 1. I just don't like it as much. I never did watch 4Kids One Piece. That was the one thing I just never did. I've seen the opening, of course, and I've seen the censorship, but that's it. I won't say that I grew up watching the One Piece anime on 4Kids because I haven't. I didn't even know it existed. I think I think it was only focused on the shows that I did watch, that I never really gave other shows a chance. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard several of the voices, and I know that several of the that I think I've heard Sanji's, and Sanji's is just what is. Oh, I think I can't stand on that because it's fire. What do I do then? Do I use the bubble suit? Will this work? Is this fire? It is fire. Okay, so I need to wear the ice armor. Yes. Oh yeah, Usopp. Yeah, I think Luffy sounds fine. I don't think I've been disappointed with really any of the Luffy iterations I've heard. I'm gonna be taking a lot more damage now, so I have to be very careful. That doesn't help me. But good to have, I guess. But yeah, I'm still watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush because I need to know where this series ends up. Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s was actually surprisingly good, even though it was silly. I still think the final duel of the series was a very effective ceremonial duel. It's like one of the best ceremonial duels we've had since Yugi versus Atem. How do you say it again? One of the two. Oh yeah, it's not that fitting, it's just artificial sounding. That's what happens when you smoke too many lollipops. I mean, that's what I always say. Dr. Leo. And, but yeah, that's it. Other than what Joe streams and the movies that we occasionally watch that are anime related, that's basically it for anime exposure. I've tried to get into what people think is good, what people think are popular now. Like, I've tried to get into Demon Slayer. I can't do it. Maybe if I was still in the time period where I was watching, like, Saturday night cartoons, like Inuyasha and everything else, maybe it would have been kind of fitting in at home. I might have given it more of a shot, but I just don't think it's very good. That part makes no sense to you. They got rid of the smoker. Yeah, it still has a smoker voice, yes. And then they actually have a character named Smoker who's not a smoker, which is silly. Although, do they name him something else other than Smoker? They probably do. No, they probably still call him Smoker, I guess, but he's not a smoker. I guess he's been named non-smoking. I don't know what they actually call him. You forget? Yeah, I forget too. I mean, again, more so because I haven't watched the actual 4Kids stuff. You forget the 4Kids exclusive season when you watched it in Japanese. Wait, exclusive season? Do you mean the anime only arc, or I guess what makes something exclusive? I suppose. I guess maybe I'm a little lost about. Oh, you're dead. Oh, I see. Do not rush. Be patient. Well, I patiently died. So. Thankfully, we don't lose everything that we collect when we die. The game is forgiving in that sense. It's still hard, but it's fair. It's fair. Arc 5 was actually... Yeah, so Arc 5 has a really incomplete feeling final season. and it just doesn't tie all the loose ends together. It feels like something really went seriously wrong in the writing process, which is funny because Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains definitely had a number of problems in the development cycle, excuse me. The first season of Vrains had 3 recap episodes. The director of the series went on Twitter multiple times to apologize because of how many recap episodes they had to do, how bad the production schedule was doing, and it still managed to be an emotionally impactful show. Like, I still thought the ending was extremely sad, and from what we know from the people that worked on the show, it was meant to be even sadder than how it was, which I could hardly believe, with what they ended up doing with the series ender. But I know that they've continued the series, so to speak, in Duel Links, but I've not seen that yet. Basically kind of where the series ends off, it continues in Duel Links, and I've never played Duel Links, so I don't know. You skipped all the filler arcs. You're not missing much. The main thing that I think the main filler arc that I actually really did kind of like was the Orichalcos one, even though it completely assassinated Maya's character to do that. I did like some of the duels that they ended up doing in that. Not necessarily like the Draw Monster card one. That one was actually not one of the top duels, but I think Joey did very well. And speaking of Joey, it's funny that as much of a rivalry as they set up with him and Yugi, they never duel. The one duel that they did have, they dueled like what, a total of like what, 3 times? They were playing in the school building at the very opening scene of the show. They fought in Duelist Kingdom, which by the way is a non-canon duel that wasn't in the manga, which surprised me, but it wasn't there. And then the only other time that they dueled was whenever he was mind-controlled by Merrick, which doesn't really count. So they've only fought 1 time, other than in school, and it's not even a canon duel. It wasn't in the manga! It wasn't there! I couldn't believe that! But yeah, so given how much I've poured into Yu-Gi-Oh!, I still watch it, even despite this current series' many flaws. I released a mouse. But yeah, Arc 5 looked like it was going to be very, very interesting, and has really good duels in it. It's just that, and one of the main characters isn't afraid to just go around punching people, which is like really surprised to get a card game show. And as far as I know, they kept the punching in the 4Kids version, but they actually, every time there was a point of impact, the screen would like flash white a little bit, which I found was silly. I guess you could show all of this, but like the actual point of impact, you can't. But I do think it has I do think that Arc 5 has one of the best rival duels ever in it. With Reiji round 2. I think that one sticks in my head and in most people's. Oh, we have to chase this guy down. Oh well, that's just V. There we go. Yeah, overall, Pokemon Horizons has been getting better. It's just, it's one of those shows that, because it's one of those things, like, whenever we were watching things like, Nobody's Boy Remy, and, like, a lot of these shows where you focus on, like, we watch a lot of these shows where they have, like, they love each other moments, type of interactions. You see them, they're a lot more, easy to see in like male-focused relationships or friendships, but like Pokemon did it very well with the female relationships with Dot and Liko, which I found very surprising because they had a lot of cute moments. in the series before Dot. As far as Dot coming out of her shell, Liko slowly, came to becoming more accepting and of herself too. But I do overall really like the show now. It's not afraid to show off gym leaders or gym fights. We've seen every gym leader in action so far. It's been pretty nuts. You think a lot about the Yugi Joy fight. You kind of like when the card games are built on weird logic rather than rules. I'm sure it would infuriate people, but you dug it. Like how Joey tried to kill Dark Magician with advanced aging instead of Dark Magician. Yeah, like with Season 1 didn't have like any sort of rules of Duelist Kingdom. It's like, I'm gonna attack the moon with my giant soldier of stone. And like all of these weird little bits of logic happen. Yeah, that's fun. I thought that was fun too. And then Battle City started to try to introduce actual rules and logic to a card game run society, and it didn't always pan out very well because sometimes they like contradict their own rules. This is kind of a perspective nightmare. This area. Yes, the flotation ring off of, I think it was called he was Pandora. I don't remember if that was his dub-only name, or if that was what it was just called in the Duelist Kingdom. Oh, we need to be careful here. Jeez. They really want you to stick your neck out. Okay, this just makes another shortcut. Yeah, Season 0 relied on a crazy 4D chess logic from Yamayugi, so Season 1 gave you the same vibes. Yeah. No, Season 0, it's funny how there weren't, didn't really focus on the card game much. Every now and then it did. It's like, oh yeah, I guess they do play cards in that. But every now and then it's just like a lot of other things that they do. And I do think that Yamayugi was really interesting to watch in that. Not that he wasn't interesting to watch in the original series. I haven't watched the movies. I haven't seen Bonds Before Time. I've seen Pyramid of Light, which I didn't really like. Yes, Toon World was great. I thought that was really fun. That was like very peak Season 1 logic, where it's just like, I've made this invincible card, and then finding a way to beat the invincible card. That's a fun setup for a plot. Yeah, you have to establish the King of Games by putting him in an underdog situation. And then, even though the Orichalcos was kind of fun with some of its characters, I do think it was extremely lame how it's it was literally the main darts had a monster with infinite attack, and then Yamayugi literally came out with an infinity +1 attack. I'm not even kidding. He came up with an attack that somehow got past infinity and won that way. And I'm like, that's so stupid. I don't like that. That's not clever. You can't make a really stupid overpowered situation, and then because then at some point you make your main character too unbelievably powerful to get past over infinite attack. Yeah, it wasn't literally over 1, but it was stronger than infinity. So for all intents and purposes, it's infinity +1 to me. I released the steps. I wasn't intending to go for that, but I guess I was. But Joey also had some good moments in the filler arc. Well, Marek was tapping his foot, being like, "I'm waiting." Whenever we were fighting the Big Five in the digital realm, he had a good duel against whoever the judge character was. I don't remember what their name. I don't know enough about those odd people to know their names. They were called the Big Five. It was the whole Gozaburo arc with Noah and everything else. I thought Joey had some really good moments in that. Raw releases another great door. You skip the Noah. I mean, there's other than other than some other, you know, it's just some, I mean, all you're really looking for at that particular point is I guess is the duels, because there's really nothing else compelling that really happens. Although, you know, Yugi using Card of Sanctity to bring out Kaiba's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then using Defusion to beat Noah, that was a pretty big thing. Because it was like, I don't even know what was going on during that duel when that happened. Because Yugi had his cards, like the Dark Magicians were coming out, and then he drew 6 cards, and then he had Blue Eyes and stuff in his hand, because he had to take over Kaiba whenever Kaiba was turned to stone. So I'm like, whose deck is this? Is this Yugi's deck? Is this Kaiba's deck? Did he just mash all of his cards in Kaiba's deck? How does he have all of this? It was really weird. Pyramid of Light you found boring, yeah, it was not a good movie. It was an interesting movie, insofar as it was one of the few times, actually the only time, where we could see English text on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was like the first time ever. Because those were always censored out in the 4Kids version, and then the movie had like a higher production value, so they actually showed the card text of official TCG cards, which was kind of cool, I thought. But yeah, if you skip the arc, there really is no reason to go back and watch it. Unless you want, like, some closure about, you know, what happened to Kaiba's adoptive father, and all of that fun stuff. But no, we all skipped that because, like, we had to see what happened with Marik, right? That was the big thing that we all wanted to see. I don't like that I have to chase this enemy across the entire map in order to... There you are, come back. If I miss this, this is gonna be, like, so awful. There we go. Finally, now we can create a path here. The first ever Yu-Gi-Oh movie, the really old one that had green-haired Kaiba. Oh, yes, from Season 0. Yeah, oh, you know, I forgot about that one, but you're right. They did do that, because it was the kid who, like, didn't like the card game, and then ended up at the very end liking the card game. And I'm like, yeah, you do. That's right. It's the moral of the story. Oh, wow, everything, like, that really overloaded the sprite limits. Okay, that's a teleporter back. You're so sick of Marik shit that you really just wanted to see the plot resolve. So it was like, screw Noah. Yeah. No, I mean, it was one of the best arcs by far. Was the Duelist, well, not the Duelist Kingdom, the Battle City arc, just the finals and everything else. Joey's last stand actually being acknowledged by Kaiba as being a duelist at the very, very end. That was really awesome. Like one of the most memorable scenes, especially when he summons like Guilford the Lightning by sacrificing 3 monsters, and just the appearance and everything else. It was really good. Yeah, like he has green hair for some reason. We don't know why. Just like Blue Eyes White Dragon seems to have white eyes and blue skin, like they kind of reversed his name. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I released a model of town. There it is. Is there anything else I needed to do here? I think I'm done in this section. He just wanted to dye his hair that day, yes. It is funny because, like, the Siegfried arc, that one was honestly one of the I think narrative worst ones, because it was just like, we need to have another tournament for some reason to like pad time before the Egypt stuff happens, and it was just like a really shameless tournament. Kaiba didn't even participate in it, he was like hosting it, and it introduced a bunch of one-off duelist characters that like didn't even matter. But Siegfried mattered because he was in the final ending scene, so I guess like they're acknowledging he's canon in their universe. So we're gonna go ahead and exhibit the house. So that would be Season 1. and to that extent beyond Season 1, because we learned that Serenity ends up going through the eye operation and ends up, being able to see after all of it. But she's not able. The first thing she sees is Joey dead, like basically losing to Marek, except not really losing to Marek, just losing to exhaustion. But yeah, but we end up having that whole plot. That's why I was so surprised that the duel was non-canon, because it fits so well thematically with the show to actually happen in Duelist Kingdom. That I'm like, how is this not canon? How did they trick me? I feel like I was tricked. This is Dr. Leo's laboratory. This house is the second floor, and okay, we spoke to this cat before. It's the other cat. We don't really like to chase rats. Cats just have to eat in order to live. Would you please take the cats out of the room? I am too scared to move around with them in here. The room on the second floor is Dr. Leo's. There were 2 models of pounds in his room. Many creatures were swallowed into the models. The drawer seems to be alive. My body is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the laboratory. Okay, so we can't enter yet. Well, yeah, it's referenced at the very beginning, because that was one of the whole reasons that Joey needed the prize money. It was to afford the eye operation, which I guess for some reason cost $1 million, because that's what the prize money was for winning, and which I guess is kind of on the low side for American healthcare. I don't know. But in any event, every penny of it went towards the eye operation, apparently. And she can see. Yeah, the doors can speak to us. Guard is swallowed into the model. What? Oh my. What town is this that would be doing this? Alright, so we're done with that. Oh, they can fire long distance. Yeah, as far as the seasons I would skip for Yu-Gi-Oh! I would not watch, if you have to watch, I would skip Arc 5 and I would skip Go Rush. Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is going to give you a little bit of a taste of what Go Rush is going to be, but and if you can't handle the silliness of 7s, forget it for Go Rush. It's like it's a done deal. It's not happening. Yeah, I like the idea of this little miniature town. This is cute. Yeah, I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. Although I do like Arc 5's seriousness a lot. Although it does get silly a little bit later on. I do like Jack Atlas a lot as a character. Sevens is a fairly short series with like 13 episode arcs. They're not it's not a very long series at all. It was actually the Yu-Gi-Oh's shortest. And initially people were like, is like Yu-Gi-Oh like really in trouble? Because it's ending so soon, and then we found out that this new series was an interquel. And then it's like, okay. It was also the first series that was not animated by the original studio that had been working on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series so far, because the same studio handled the original Yu-Gi-Oh!, GX, 5Ds, Zexal, Zale, Arc 5, and Brains, and then it changed for versus Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, so everyone was just kind of curious as to whether or not it would hold up. And I think it does. I think it looks fine. I think visually it's fine. What do we got now? A chest of drawers. Can't keep standing here, wow. The enemies all of a sudden are dishing out serious damage. That makes a bridge. I'm gonna need a little bit more water. Bear with me. No, I don't. In fact, I am 2 armor downgrades from where I was at. Good call. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me go ahead and make sure the rest of you do the same. I hate what Twitch is doing with like the bits, because every time I want to quick and easy go to my rewards, I have to manually scroll to the audience hydrate button, because it wants the default to show like bits even if I don't have any. And it's funny, I can't even take advantage of that, and I'm the person who owns my own channel, and I can't use those features without bits either, which is silly. More enemies. Oh my goodness. We don't need no stinking bits. That was from the Treasure of Sierra Madre, am I right? I did see that a couple of years ago. For the first time. I thought it was an interesting movie. I did like the transformation of Dobbs over time. I do think like the lighting and the beard and like everything just looks so good. I can't take too much more damage though. Yeah, I remember hearing it quoted in different media, but I didn't know that was where it was from either. Until I saw the movie and I'm like, oh, that's where it comes from. I released a mouse. I have no idea where that location is, however. Boy, this area has way too many enemies. It's ridiculous. I released the plant. It's past the door I can't enter yet, because I don't have the key. Okay, thankfully I have more health now. What? How am I supposed to kill it now? I don't have the gems to... I don't have the gems to kill any of them. Does that mean I'm not meant to? I guess they're not tied to any specific spot. Okay, that one is. Should not have run right into him. It was a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, we cannot take another hit. Please be a pickup. No! If it was a pickup, I would have healed. Oh, wow. I didn't know he could even do that. That's okay. It's okay. We are fine. We don't lose our progress. We just get slaughtered. My back hurts because I've been sitting too long. I should get up and exercise. Whoa, look at him go. That's right. I should get my tail up and take a page out of this dresser. If the dresser can do it, there's no reason I can't. There we go. I do like the fact that the NPCs just do things for flavor just because, like, without purpose, is pretty cute. Thank you for redeeming it, by the way. Alright, so let's go back in here again. Unfortunately, the gems I had picked up, I no longer have. 4 damage, even with the best armor. What is hurting me? What is that volley of spikes from? Is there an invisible enemy? There is an invisible... What? There is an invisible enemy. What did I just kill? I mean, it helps that it's telegraphed where they are. We need to back up a little bit. There we go. Perfect distance. I released another door. Guard hears the door speaking to itself. I can see machines throwing bombs inside the model towns. Well, I don't want to hear that. This town is already pretty scary enough without... Oh, these enemies respawn. Oh, I almost died because these guys are back. Oh, I'm standing on top. I was thinking they were at where they were... I was thinking they were at where the needles were coming from, and they are most certainly not there. So, whoops. Yeah, game's ramping up. I am so scared as to what the boss is gonna be like, though. If this is what the regular enemies are doing. Okay, that door spawned recently. We'll come back to check on that later. We need to pick that up if we can. Actually, if we just ignore that one. And this is the area we just finished. This we crossed, so we'll go back this way. Oh, goodness gracious, I can't stand still. What am I supposed to do? I killed something. Why are they invisible? Is it like a sprite thing, or am I just genuinely not meant to see them? I know where it is now. That's very unfair. keeping the power bracelet on, I'm gonna have to buy the, or not buy, they're just gonna give it to me. I'm gonna have to get a copy, another herb to heal with. We'll attack it this time, and we'll attack this one. Who else? I killed 2. Is it just spawning more? Oh, there's the last one. No, this section's ridiculous. How am I supposed to do this? I was at full health and I keep dying there. That's like the 3rd time I've died there. Why do they have to be invisible? I guess what I have to do is just keep walking around until I take damage. If I take damage, that means I'm on them. And I can start attacking them. But that's a weird way to fight. Found the other one. That's 3. Where is the last one? I'm gonna there's probably, I bet you there's like a sword or an ability or something that's gonna let me see these unseen enemies. Much like there was a way to use the Zantetsu to attack the enemies that were made of metal. I'm just gonna have to ignore those enemies for now and see if I have to come back later to deal with that. Because that, I can't, I just can't figure out how to do this. I also don't have any gems to attack with those instead. Alright. I'm watching over the world, please take this. More EXP. We'll stay. I meant to kill this one? Oh wow, you have to kill the ones that are only destroyable by using things that involve gems. That might be... Oh no. No, 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 no. What a mess. 8 of these now. What do you mean where the enemy in the lab was transparent? I don't remember seeing anybody in the lab that was transparent. Okay, 50 gems, that's helpful. Too bad we're about to die before we can even use them. Yeah, that happened, and that happened whenever I had too many. All 3 enemies attacked at once to send shrapnel in like 8 directions, and that caused everybody to be invisible because the sprite limit I think was reached. Another model of the town. So that heals me up. This opens up this area for backtracking. In that case, I'm gonna go back and heal before we lose all our gems. And I'm gonna take this little magic orb. Well, first let me check this area out. Well, that was not very productive. We'll take the upper side of this left room we've been ignoring. Okay, this one's sleeping. Use magic to defeat the enemies which you cannot reach. So you're required to use gems. There's no way about it. Let's go ahead and quickly take care of this sleeping cat. I placed the dream rod. Dr. Leo, King Magred wishes to see you at once. Are you going to allow him to make a deal with Death Toll? King Magred knows nothing about the value of human lives. No matter how small, all creatures have a right to exist in this world. If the trees in this world were cut in half, the oxygen would decrease and many of us would die. We do what King Magred tells us to do. King Magred makes all of the decisions for us. Hey, it's time to go. Dr. Leo, you love your daughter Lisa, don't you? If you obey, she'll remain safe. We'll be waiting for you outside in the airship. Come out when you're ready. Please forgive me. The world will go to ruin sooner or later, but I can do nothing more. Oh, Master, please help me. Lately, I always see Dr. Leo in my dreams. I was scared when he was taken away. I've been hiding under the table. Oh yes, I will give you this. Dr. Leo left this. I received a door key. Use magic. Okay, we spoke with you. Yeah, so I kind of figured that's what was happening with Dr. Leo. That just confirms it. So we know where to use that door key. Body is locked. There should be a key somewhere in this laboratory. Yeah, we picked it up. Did we not? Is that not the key we needed? Oh, we probably need to hold it. Or not. That's not the right one. Okay. Forget it. I guess there's another key somewhere else. We'll go back here and we'll heal up. I'm gonna have to try to defeat those invisible enemies before dying. Because if we die, we're gonna lose all our gems. So we have to really go in there, gems blazing. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, as much as everybody wants to hear that track again, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to veto it. Let's go this way. I'm probably not making very good time right now because of just how many times I've died. The enemies have gotten much harder. and I'm getting overwhelmed by these invisible enemies. That's the only one. Okay, there's no enemy around me that way. Okay, well that was not very fruitful. Yeah, that area is just nuts. And it's the only unlockable area in that model left. We've died more to that section than we've died to any boss in this game so far. There is a section where those, where they do consistently spawn. Finally! Okay, all of that was for treasure. That wasn't mandatory to do at all, I don't think. Let's see. 80 gems. And a medical herb. Okay. Alright then, well at least we know we don't need to do anything else with this section here. Oh no! Let's not go that way. Wait, what? Oh, there was another one here. Okay, so we defeated one of these. So the other one must be standing on the spawn spot. We released another mouse. And then this is going to be the last one we need to beat. And then this one... Depths. Okay, so it takes us up to yet another floor. We don't need to defeat these invisible enemies because they're not tied to any particular section of this map. Let me take a look at the left side just to make sure that these enemies... Oh, they are tied to it. Oh, we do have to defeat these guys. Okay, so now we'll get this one, and I think that will finally be it. The mouse, again. Okay. Well, that was just the first model. There's one model right next to here. Yeah, so we're not doing very good time-wise with this at all. Thank you for the hydrate again. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I think it's also time for a break, so I need to refill this water and run to the bathroom. So I'll be back momentarily. And see everyone in bed. Alright, I am back. We have a model to go into. I was wondering if there's gonna, like, be a hidden invisible enemy over there, but nope. Nothing of the sort. This all is very... Oh, here we go. I was about to say this is all fairly suspicious. We leveled up, so we are fully healed. I released the mouse, so there's another one. That invisible enemy is just there to be annoying. It's not actually tied to anything. No. Whoa, is about to collect it! I think it'll count as it's still being done when I go back up, though. Because the thing is, if I was just shy of beating it, all of them would respawn, so that death doesn't really bother me. It would have if I had killed all but one. Alright, let's talk to this church mouse. I am a devout mouse. Stand here and you will be purified. Alright, let's try it. Guard, comma, felt his body and mind become purified. Alright, we did it. I'm sure if we didn't have full health, that probably would have done something. Unless it was just pure flavor. It might have just been pure flavor. Yeah, I'm wondering if they just couldn't say church mouse. I don't know if there was like a religious reason or something that would have prevented them. I don't know. I did not expect that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit this, and we released a chest of drawers. Yeah, but like, you know, some churches are in certain games all the time, though, like the Breath of Fire series, for example, Dragon Quest. So I don't know how it really works. More, I think. There we go. What is this? Poison? Oh, jeez. Okay, are we done? We're done. Okay, it doesn't hurt me to stand on it. I release the plant. Even though this area is harder, I find it pretty fun. At least compared to like the prior two areas, this is like way better. Visiting churches is probably okay, while religious symbols and like proselytizing are probably problematic. Fair enough. And welcome, Mackenzel. I'm glad they're just spawning these enemies again, which are much more manageable as opposed to the invisible bombers. Okay, I see lots of chests. You can't fool me. I received a strange bottle that preserves gems upon dying. And another medical herb, which we just completely wasted. So it would have been really good to have had that herb now, wouldn't it? How many? The games, I've died a lot today, but the gameplay section, I think is going better. I do like the game quite a bit, at least as far as these areas now compared to, I would say, the last two zones I've been in. It's been fun to travel in, but I am way behind schedule. Okay, this is where we spawned in from. Gotcha, got it. So, that was just a shortcut bridge, that wasn't actually... Darn it. Nothing there. Or there. Boy, they are spawning more than just the usual 5 enemies. So that's another way to backtrack. Oh no. Where are they? There was one right there. Oh, darn it. We're gonna have to fight them all again. At least those invisible enemies. We haven't even unlocked the other teleporter yet, so I don't really even know what percentage of the way through we are with this section. I will tell you, we would be close to getting, as far as the other streams, we'd be close to getting another one of the pickups by now, clearing the boss and all that. that's just rude. 4 damage already. Hold on. We're gonna go to the shield bracelet until I at least figure out where this enemy is. Okay. Found it. Okay, I'm so glad we used the bracer. Okay, so all of that to get more steps. Okay, so that's near the starting area. So there's more dungeoning down there. Are there any other enemies in this area? We kind of ran across very confined areas. I don't know if there were any other actual seeable enemies we needed to fight. Oh, there most definitely are. That gets us our cat. I think that's everything here that we can do. Yeah, so we'll go back into the house. We'll go up some of the sets of stairs. We need to go back into the basement because I think more dungeoning is opened up now. We can... Okay, monster lairs remaining is 0. We can always hit the start button to determine if there's anything else we've left when in doubt. I'm an Actinidia. Take some of my leaves if you want. Ouch! Guard received Actinidia leaves. Emits a peculiar scent that attracts cats. Oh, I see. I know what we need to do. Visible enemies in the model's town. Please be careful. Okay, so it is intentional. I mean, I figured it was intentional. Use the magic to defeat the enemies which you cannot reach. I know where we need to use the items list. We'll go to that in just a moment. Let's go up the stairs first. This room belongs to a doll named Marie. She told me many things about foreign towns. A girl named Lisa took care of Marie. If there's nothing in a chest and the chest is good for nothing, would you store your medical herbs in my drawer? Sure. Guard put his medical herbs in the drawer. I am satisfied. Are you taking them out? Well, it's okay. Nothing in a chest, and the chest is good for nothing. Would you store? I'm gonna store it, and then I'll get another one from elsewhere, and if we need one in this area, we can just come back here. Okay. We need to use the item because there was a mouse that wanted us to lure all the other cats out, and now we actually have an item to do that. The doors the doors use the enemy defeated sound, so it's always jarring to hear it. They're following me. Look at that. What a pleasant smell. What a good smell. They didn't just copy and paste. They have 2 different lines of dialogue. Hey, get over here. Over here. Over here. Yay. That's right. Stay there. Good cats. Thank you very much. Now I can walk around the room freely. Let me give you something. Please come inside. Apparently we can just do that. Let's see here. Thank you for getting rid of the cats. Take this magic, the magic of Spark Bomb. Well, if you had that, you could have gotten rid of the cats. Guard receives Spark Bomb. Alright then. It is not easy to hit the enemies with Spark Bomb, but if you do, it works very well. We are weak and timid animals. Don't you think it's unfair the weaker creatures are defeated first? I would have liked to have been born a plant. I would not fear anything. Would you like a medical herb? Yes. Take any leaves that you want from my body. Ouch! I received a medical herb. Well, that works. We have a supply that we can readily get, and the drawer gets to be happy. Body is locked. When will that ever become unlocked? I'm so confused because we have a door key, but it's not used. What was wrong with the first 3 times I tried using it? If the soul of the great door joins you, you will be able to see the invisible enemies in the model of town. Listen to what the cat says. Wait, if the soul of the great door joins you, I'll be able to see the invisible enemies. Listen to what the cat says. Doors are usually quiet, but there are some talkative ones. Try and talk to all of them. Take the mystic armor from my drawer. Awesome. That works. So, necessary gems in half. Invincible for longer. We've gone from 4 armor to 6. Body is made from trees and greenwood. Okay. Boy, I kind of wish it was in here earlier. Let's go here and heal up. So we'll continue. Was there anything else I could do here? Yeah, there was a staircase that was going up, wasn't there, before I go to the basement one. Oh no, this was the drawer. This was the drawer. Sorry, it's tough keeping track of all of this. Just gonna pop in this one real fast and then hit the start button. No monster layers. Okay, that's all I need to check. We're gonna go in the basement area. I think this is gonna unlock the other directional, like the teleporter to the right side. I think this one will. I think this is the one that unlocked, right? Nine. Yeah. I agree, that's very helpful, especially since the game doesn't give you a map. Those things will probably hurt me, so I have to be very cautious. That opens a pipe. Yeah, now this damage output is more of what I'm used to enemies doing. Yes, the banger alert, right? You're gonna be hearing this in your sleep. It's a banger. It's a blazer. So that unlocks that one. That unlocks that. Boy, a lot of these are just pointless. We need to equip the worse armor, which sucks. Oh, they put that there on purpose, those jerks! Augustus, you jerk. Yeah, the only way across. There we go. So we need to re-equip this and then unequip it immediately. The good news is I don't think we're going to be in this area nearly as long as the first time. All of that for a doll. That must be the doll that they mentioned. Marie, I believe. Okay, this area loops for nothing. There's a fire floor for no reason. We have 2 more layers. Probably through here. There's one. We have over 100,000 EXP now. It does hurt you, but it's kind of tough to navigate. Okay, so that's... well, we should go back and talk to it, because it'll give me free EXP if nothing else. Oh, it was only 300, which is the equivalent of beating like 2 enemies in this dungeon, so that wasn't that good. Took a lot of damage to make that detour. Okay, we take 3 damage per hit from that. We really can't afford to be that flippant. Only 1 more layer. There we go. Oh, we need our power bracelet back on. I'm like, we shouldn't be taking 3 swings. Do I have this equipped? I'm like, I didn't. I still have the door key. Okay, so this is the final one, and it's our teleporter. Interesting. That I didn't expect. Because I don't know where to go from here. So when in doubt, we'll go back and talk to the doll. So 2nd floor, near the church mouse. Or devout mouse, I'm sorry. We have to comply with strict Nintendo regulations. The large machines in the basement were the machines which summoned evil. They were made by Dr. Leo. When those machines started to move, the cities were destroyed. What? Tell me where to go! Where's the soul that lets me see invisible enemies? I was under the impression that one of them was supposed to tell me how to get it. Happy to help me? No, you're not. Liar. This room belongs to a doll named Marie. She told me many things about foreign towns. Lisa took care of Marie, and we knew all that. Is there anybody that I've recently added that I just haven't been talking to? One thing I do need to check is down here. And I need to press start. None. That's all you get from the soundtrack? Okay, let's see. Philip the Great Door joins me, we'll be able to see the invisible enemies. Listen to what the cat says. The cat only said doors are usually quiet, but there's some talkative ones. Try and talk to all of them. Are they implying I've missed doors? Yeah, so he gave... unless, wait, is this, No, it's the shock one's not the one that we need. We've spoken to everybody in here. I did. I went into all of them. And apparently I beat all of the, It's possible I might have missed a treasure chest because it looked like a house. That is a thing. And this is the one that gave me a medical herb, so I don't need to talk to that one again. I think... So where's the boss door? There may be something else in that area I cleared down that staircase over there. Oops, I didn't mean to hit my microphone. I meant to just try to adjust this. This is the one that jumps. Okay. Maybe we get the soul from here. I don't really know how this is gonna work. But there's gotta be a boss door nearby. I don't know how I'm supposed to time it. I can't stand in the spots I think I can. So that's the teleporter. But what if I go up this way? Okay, we have stairs. Yeah, I'll try not to. Alright, now. Hi. What? Hello! Just in time to, watch me die. Let's see. Medical herb? Let's try the spell. Mines are laid. They don't even work! What's the point of having spells if you can't even make the bosses affected by them? That's like one of the rules I really don't like about this game, is it gives you all these lovely spells that they won't work on any boss, under any circumstance. Also, how many health bars does this boss still have? Ah! Where's the boss? The iframes. I see you. Oh, you only get that brief little... Okay. This is gonna take a while, but I'm gonna swap to shield mode while I'm waiting this out until he comes back. And then switch. Back to shield. Thank you, I hope I got this. Okay. Yeah, okay, now that I understand how this works, this shouldn't be that hard. Okay, good. Yeah, we should have this now. I'm gonna go to shield mode now. Oh, I can actually... That's not a wall, I can actually attack there if I really wanted, so I can walk here. Okay, so next round, we got him. Oh, shoot, we're standing above. Perspective doesn't work that way, but... Oh, shoot. Where is he? No! Come on! Yay! First try! I released the doll Marie. Okay, so that person we released was not the doll, it was just a doll. I am Marie, the doll. I have a purple stone in my pocket. Take this with you and save Dr. Leo. So, I apologize, everybody. I've got some pretty bad news. We're gonna have to say farewell to this banger. So enjoy it while you can. See, this part is fine, but the build-up to it I don't really like. I get to actually keep gems? That never happens. Oh, so he's only hearing it for the first time? I believe we're in area number 5, so it's whatever the Leo's Laboratory basement theme is. I'm gonna probably look it up afterwards and see what the comment section says. So we need to go... Oh, no, we went too far. But while we're here, we need to go talk to Marie. And then we need to go back down to the lower level and get another herb. Nobody can break a promise that is made with evil. There will be no revival of the world unless Death Toll is defeated. Dr. Leo must be somewhere in the Magritte Castle. Here, take this stone from my pocket and go to the Magritte Castle. So I don't have the soul that lets me see invisible enemies, though. Unless I'm not supposed to get that until later. I may not be able to get it until later. They did tell me to be careful of invisible enemies, and we knew we needed to defeat metal enemies, like, way before we were able to do it. So it might be operating under the same logic, which is to be mean to me, and make it very hard for me to fight enemies. So we'll go into the mouse hole and out the other side. Wait, he's just come home from Costco? How long was he there? Did he buy the whole store? I feel like it was like a while ago that he posted the Costco stuff initially. Would you like a medical herb? Yes. Another medical herb for me. Yeah, so I might look into like the metal enemy stuff in the other worlds like off stream. I'm already behind schedule right now. Everybody buys so much stuff on Costco trips. I guess maybe that's true. I live so close to Costco that I can afford to make multiple trips a week. But I guess for other people it may be different. Oh, I lied. I went down the wrong staircase. That's the last time we're gonna hear it. Love a Costco impulse buy. I only impulse buy food, it seems. I know that's a huge shock. Other people near where you live travel an hour and a half to go specifically to Costco to buy stuff. I mean, their Kirkland stuff's great. I don't go any place to shop multiple times a week other than Costco. How do I keep doing that? All right, we're gonna move to the next island. That's the Magritte Castle, I imagine. Yes. Okay, we will do our little crab walk. Okay, that must be the area we need to dungeon in. The good news is it all appears to be one screen, which is going to be really, really helpful to make sure I don't get lost. There's not 9 million floors to mentally map in my head. Oh, I do have a car. That makes a lot more sense. I see. Yes! Yes, little known fact. And is it really that strange? Like, is the second bite of ice cream that people have ever as good as the first? No, they don't have a second. That's how I operate. I will buy their 2 half gallons, and that will last me 2 months. That won't last anyone else 2 months. It's bananas crazy? I don't know about that. Okay, I'm being told it is crazy. You'll have to use your own judgment. Oh wow, that snake was ready. Oh, I have the mine equipped. Oops. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, but I can't do the except I skipped the warm-up portion. I'm like, well, see you tomorrow. Goodbye, old friend. Still Meteor after, yeah. I guess I'm oddly disciplined in that respect, and I guess only in that respect. If it's more for like actual like having a meal, I way overeat. I have way too much food. But if it's just for like indulgences, yeah, I limit myself. I release the soldier. No, I don't throw the carton away. I put the carton back. I have one spoonful a day, and then put the rest of it away, and I'll come back and have a spoonful tomorrow. There are many ghosts in the torture room or the basement. First, look for the spirit sword. So many swords. No, it's not a gag. I do that. Yeah, Tricky Trout is my sister. And so that's why she's dropping some knowledge in the chat about my peculiar habits. I don't think I can actually defeat the ghosts. Such discipline. If only it would carry over to several other areas that I was more neurotic. Is it disciplined or is it just me being neurotic though? Yes, welcome. And welcome Psycho Sword, not to be confused with Psycho Sword, which is the second sword I obtained, but they're both here. Weaponized neuroticism, yes. Do we have a treasure chest? Is this the spirit sword? Yes! Defeats the spirit type monsters. Alright, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Wait, okay, this isn't the path down then, I guess. Se 700? Did we... What? What is this? Leave me alone! Well, that was mean. You don't lose any progress, you just feel... you just feel very sad. Like, everything I unlocked is still unlocked, it's no big deal, but... very rude. Yeah, I am too. But apparently, the sword was like level 19, so had I not made level 19, I would not have been able to equip it. But I haven't been killing more than necessary, so I don't think there's any way to really avoid getting level 19 naturally. And now we're level 20, in fact. I released another soldier. We're going to be getting more NPCs. Don't trust that one. I don't know what that section is all about over there, but I don't trust it. I don't trust anything about this place. Not after the way I died. Very sneaky. That one can shoot. I need to walk away from it. Not this time. Okay, that time. Okay, that time, yes. Same one as before. Okay, there was a lower level. There's 2 more monster layers in here. Here's one. Will this unlock another one? I was ready. I'm like, that's gonna open that, and the snake's gonna come charging me. How do I mix food together. Like, I don't care. I don't have any qualms about food touching. It could be a odd, unappetizing mess. I will mash it all together. I don't care. It's all gonna be food in the end. But when it comes to like how much I have of a type of food, that's kind of where I draw the line. But it's only for like the indulgence foods. It's not like regular food. Regular food, I will overeat. Treasure, thank you for hydrating the audience. Yeah, so all of that, and the example you gave, the steak, mashed potatoes, and side of veggies, I probably would pick at them one at a time. Mostly I would have the, I don't intentionally go out of my way to mix it, but if it's mixed already, that's fine. I'll typically go with the vegetables first, mashed potatoes probably second, and then the steak last. But if things get mashed together, I'm not picky. You mix the veggies into the mashed potatoes and tolerate the veggies. Leave the steak for that. Yes, yes, we were exactly the same. That's funny. I do. It's funny how I'll just leave like the main course for last, almost always. I know the staircase was down. I think it's down this way. And that's all of the chambers, so we're good to go forward. And here. Okay. What? Okay. Supposed to do that. Oh, you always do that? Yeah, rice, rice especially is... You can't keep rice separate from anything. Like, it's gonna find a way into whatever you're eating. If you can keep rice separate from the rest of your food, I will be very impressed. Villager cannot be recalled yet? Huh. Is their soul in half? The thing about rice is I have a... I don't want to say I have like an aversion with rice, but I have crazy habits with rice to the point where I typically try not to order any food that has rice with it, or I'll try to omit having rice with it, because I just feel that rice just is almost like a space filler that could be occupied by other food that's more nutritious, and I feel bad that I've wasted possible nutrition time that with just the starchy rice. And even in like dishes that rice is very necessary, I'll try to typically omit it. It's a very painful existence I live sometimes when it comes to food. Yeah, if it's just like plain rice, I can't do it. It has to be pre-made with something already, or I'll try to not have it. Was there a chest there? I moved down and I went to move up. I don't recall there being a chest here. I am so confused. Was there really something here? I don't know. Or did I just stumble onto an invisible chest? You grew up on Hispanic rice. It was always incredibly tasty. So reliant on live speaking and everything. Oh, even spaghetti. Spaghetti and rice sounds definitely very interesting. But for me, it'd be like I have to choose one or the other. I can't have both. Going to an Olive Garden, then having rice, then you could mix it to your spaghetti. You thought spaghetti was a gross, wet mess. Unlimited, yes, so unlimited rice, spaghetti, and breadsticks. Or I think you have to have mix all of those together, and then you'll be on to something. I can't make fun of other people's eating habits though. Like mine are pretty nutty. I haven't been to Olive Garden in forever. I just remember like really liking their salad dressing for whatever reason. It's probably not good for you, but I enjoyed it a lot. The only thing I really know a whole lot about Olive Garden is just that they had like a promotion for like what, soup, salad, and breadsticks that were unlimited, and it was like, what was it, like back when the ads were first running, it was like $9.99 for unlimited soup, salad, breadsticks. Well, aren't the salad and breadsticks unlimited anyways? Or are you just paying $9.99 for soup? It's like, you could just buy anything else and have the salad and breadsticks. Unless you really want to eat soup. Thank you very much. There are many thrones in the basement. If you free the soldier right in front of where I have been captured, you will receive the elemental mail. Yeah, exactly. That was my thought process. That's why I never went for the meal. I'm like, I'll just order another entree. What did they say? They said south of where his body was to get the elemental mail. I don't remember exactly where. I like salads sometimes. I don't really get to eat it that often. I typically like to have like bread or some kind of wheat if I can have it. It's funny, even though I'm very vocal about rice, I'll eat bread. I'll definitely eat bread. You know, I haven't had Dairy Queen. It's just hard to justify going there, you know, for their ice cream or blizzards or stuff like that. If I have the Kirkland ice cream and I'm having one spoonful, like it'd just be weird to do the same thing with like a blizzard, right? I couldn't do it. I couldn't go in there like have like a spoonful of an Oreo blizzard and put it down. That'd just be. I could do it with like an ice cream carton I bought myself. That feels less weird. Another soldier. Oh, this one's not looking too good. Oh, for their cheap meals, I see. I don't know what they have at Dairy Queen to eat as far as like their actual menu. Is it mainly just gonna be like burgers, fries, chicken, dilly bars, things like that? I didn't know they had Italian ices there. I know ours here doesn't, I don't think. They microwave the burger? Interesting. I have not had a burger in a while. I can actually just ignore these. I'll get them. Maybe not, never mind. They're not interested. Yeah, I remember back when I lived in New York, that we used to get Italian ices there, but like we're talking like 25 plus years ago, when I was able to have access to those. But not from a Dairy Queen. We would usually get them from like a street vendor. Hello, what are you? Oh, we are about to get zapped. We released a singer. A&W. I've never seen an A&W that's just been separate from another place. It's always together with something. I'm not sure either. I just know that Dennis the Menace used to be like very much associated with them, and I haven't heard the two in conjunction for a long time. A sad sounding voice is coming from the theater. Oh, what can I do? I can't play a harp without strings. I need to run. Now, go. I'm getting attacked. Okay. It reset their attack pattern. One more layer. Oh, there's a separate one in Wheatland. Interesting. Baked muffins, but not anymore. Damn. What is the one I'm missing? Was it invisible chest? Okay, so there's one layer missing. Is it invisible? See, why would this one be here and not here? That's kind of throwing me off a little bit. There might be an invisible... They told me there was like an elemental armor underneath the area where I rescued a soldier. So I'm thinking there might be like an invisible chest with armor in it somewhere. I can't figure out where that other one is, so I'm gonna have to move on for now. This one has 0. Wait, is this where I came from? Oh, okay, this is... Then we need to go the other way. My mistake. Oh, that I didn't know. That one over there on the side is the, that's the area where the chest was. Okay. Yeah, we have none here in Springfield that I know of. Unless it's on, like, some kind of a side street I've never driven down before. Okay. I saw the M and I got excited, but it's just an herb. Okay. So, no armor for us. I haven't been to so many fast food restaurants in forever, so I don't even know. I can't even remember. It's been like probably 16 or more years since I've eaten at KFC. I remember I used to get their popcorn chicken. And every now and then there'd actually be chicken with the popcorn portions of it. Because a lot of times you weren't really getting, you know, particular big nuggets of it. You'd just get like very small bits of it. You've had American KFC and got so sick you never had it again. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear you both got sick from that. We found a maid. What's different about American KFC other than, like, the food doesn't kill you? I'm so sorry about that experience. But do they offer different, and is the quality different? Is the recipe different? Okay, I see. Yeah, we will put red 40 in everything here. Like everything has red 40. Even our blue 5 will have red 40 in it. It's way greasier. Yeah. I remember like having pizza that I would always be the person who'd take the paper towels to like mop up the pizza when I would eat that at like some of the like schools or some of the places that might offer it. I don't know if I was the only one who ever did that when I was younger, but I always, just to try to make it a little more appetizing. Okay, this is suspicious. There has to be. There is. We found an emblem. I was hoping for the armor, but okay. Yeah, I have not eaten at Hungry Jack's, but then again, I haven't eaten at many American fast food places either. Okay, it will let me walk on those spaces. I had to know. Okay, I do need to read what Tay said once I clear the floor of these enemies, because I am curious about the lore of Hungry Jack's. Give a little while. Okay, so that's our teleporter back. Let's see. Hungry Jack's is what they call Burger King in Australia. I think there was a legal battle that happened because I think someone in Australia already copyrighted Burger King there, so they renamed it Hungry Jack's. Oh, Hungry Jack's is not you, but you assume he prefers it. Okay. So many places offer shakes, and I've just not eaten. I haven't had the need to have any shakes in a while. Yeah. So I'd definitely be more interested to experience the fast food there than I would be here. Another level. Okay, so spikes are gone. New enemies. Change fruit dessert pizza again. I love them at Pizza Hut when they used to have a buffet. I haven't eaten Pizza Hut since I did their book and stuff. It's been a long time since I've had Pizza Hut pizza. But I remember like being part of like the Book It program when I was younger, because they'd give like they'd give like these little certificates that were redeemable for a personal pan pizza. And if you participated well enough in Book It, you'd get a little medal that you could wear. Do I have it over there? I used to have a medal like hanging right over there near my games. I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it so I could show off my Book It medal. Okay, Aussie KFC has burger options at their KFC? That's interesting. I haven't had dessert pizzas in a while. Or you worked at Pizza Hut for a long time. I see. I always found the idea of dessert pizzas to be just strange. So I know other people have had them and I've tried them and I'm like, strange. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I definitely don't have any merchandise like that from Pizza Hut. Just metal. Okay, this is gonna free the snake. We all know this is gonna free the snakes. Yep, there they go. Oh, okay. Maybe not. They're running away from me. want sandwiches and chips. Yeah. Because it's just, I always found like KFC to be like a weird place because it's like, I don't know if I could trust a fast food restaurant that doesn't have a salad option. You ever try going to KFC and ordering a salad like it doesn't exist? It's not real. At least the ones here that last I checked. Now it's been a while. They may have added one by like popular demand, but I doubt it. Link the fruit pizza. Yes, links are allowed, so you can actually link it now. Guard Elisa Soldier. And they have slightly different menu. I don't think I've gone to far enough distance places to see much of a difference. Plus, I'm not a connoisseur enough at fast food restaurants to really notice those differences in the first place. Especially now that they have those digital menus that rotate like every like 30 seconds and it'll show other things. And it's like, I can't keep track what your menu has anymore when you do that. So I don't know if there's changes or if they're not. Please save Dr. Lee. It must be in the prison of the left tower. Mac and cheese chicken? That does sound pretty crazy. I mean, honestly, those sound like things I'd mix together. Going back to the dinner plate analogy, I would totally mix those together. I wouldn't keep those separate. Yeah, apparently, I think the only fruit people can get is pineapple, right? Or I guess technically olives and tomatoes, those count. Maybe some figs if you're particularly fancy. Release the soldier. Pain that you have has them. Interesting. So this warps back to here. That's all of the layers. We still don't know where the missing one is in that other area. Let's go back to town and talk to the soldiers. I have not eaten poutine before. I need to at some point. There are many ghosts, and if I said it wrong, I apologize. I've only ever read the word and not pronounced it. Okay, I will have to try. I mean, I'll definitely try it at some point. Many ghosts in the torture chamber. Firstly, for the spirit sword, I already got that. We spoke to him already. The top floor of this tower is a prison. Anyone who does not have the platinum card cannot enter. Damn. You have to have your all-exclusive pass to enter jail. This one's sleeping. Oh, that might unlock the one area that we can't see the enemy from. I said it correctly, okay. I placed the dream rod upon the soldier's head. Yeah, I was worried if it was actually pronounced like Putin. That's the reason. I'm like, I have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Oh, it is Putin! Okay, so I'm wrong, okay. Well, like I said, 50-50 chance. I've been haunted by a monster called Research. I would not pay attention to my wife and daughter. Still, I didn't understand. I was praised as a genius. Scientist, even the king often gave the orders. I kept inventing things, watermill, elevator, and even this airship. Finally, I invented a machine to call upon evil, only to realize something. Tools are there to make people's lives easier, but when tools start to use people, their culture will decline and they will become unhappy. When I get to the world of evil, death toll will be called. I don't want to believe this beautiful world will be destroyed. Please let me off somewhere. Dr. Leo, you may be right, but I must take you to Magritte Castle and make sure you do not escape. I have to worry about the present, not tomorrow. must do my job or I'll be punished. Please try to understand this. Oops, I was sleeping. Lately I've been having the same dream as Dr. Leo. If I would have released Dr. Leo, the world would not be like this. I don't know who to obey anymore. There are many thorns in the basement of a grid castle. You must take this armor with you. I received the elemental mail. Okay. Apparently we're missing one. Whoa! Protects me from the damage zones. What did I miss? I just need to listen close to the snobs of Quebec. Okay. What did you think would happen when you opened the worlds of evil? Well, I thought I would have Putin. That's what I thought I would have. I'd finally get to have my delicious Putin and try it for the first time. And no, instead, evil everywhere. People being reincarnated as dogs left and right. Cats sometimes, too. The elemental post office. Yes, that's how it works. I want to play music, but the harp string is broken. One of the soldiers betrayed the king. He is trying to escape with Dr. Leo. I am a guard, but I am tired of my job. I came here to relax while listening to the guard. Guard sees a card under the guard's feet. This is a tongue twister. I've never heard one. But guard can't get it because the guard is standing on it. What? What? Move it! Let me get the platinum card from the platinum guard for platinum guard. He's not swayed by my crab walk. Alright, I guess he'll move later, maybe? This is the soldier's dormitory. I am taking care of them. Well, obviously, that card unlocks more of the dungeon. I have a friend who once disobeyed King Magritte. He wanted to save Dr. Leo. He was taken to the torture room in the first basement and never came back. This harp string is a birthday present for my friend. I'm able to play great music with the string. He always told me I could. Okay, so I thought he was giving us the string, maybe not. Oh, it doesn't have the dessert pizzas anymore? I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, please do. I wanna see it. I think multiple people want to see the dessert pizzas. Well, this is a problem. I don't know how to continue. Can I push the guard? I have a feeling that you will change the world. Good luck. My uncle is the famous architect Gaudi. I know a bit about architecture. I will show you something later. No, show me now. Wait a minute. Can I get in from the top? There was like an opening on the top, but I guess it's just decoration. I'm guarding the castle. Don't talk to me. Well, you're doing a terrible job because the castle's gone. Let's see. Similar to that. Let's take a look. Okay. So it's almost like, I mean, I guess it is technically just like having a pie with a very different type of crust. I mean, it looks good. I think the apple one looks really good. I can't wait to have a crumb of that and then call it good and spread it across 30 days. Like a lunatic. Yeah, it is I mean, it's a pizza pie. Yeah, it is a pie. So how do I move this guard? There's nowhere else I can go. Well, listening to the guard. Guard sees a card. So I need the string, I imagine. Nope, you are denied, Peter Phillips. No best viewers. I already have the best viewers right here, right now in my chat. I don't need your viewers. I want to play music, but the harp string is broken. So how do I fix this? Did I pick up anything? You like the Nutella pizza at your local one, sliced strawberry, Nutella, walnuts. That's it. That is, I mean, that sounds wonderful. Everyone's making me hungry. I won't be, I have like maybe about another, realistically, 30 minutes I can probably go with this. We won't be able to beat this stratum today. We'll have to pick that up on Tuesday. We probably won't be able to beat the game on Tuesday, but Thursday for sure we will. I just have to figure out, where do I go? I'm gonna have to break out the game facts. I'm a little too stumped right now. Time for my daily spoonful, yes. It's like, see, I would have done, see, I would not have, I would have been an appropriate Oliver Twist. I would not have asked for more. I would have had my spoonful, and I would have been fine. Oliver Twist should have sucked it up. Let me take a look at the guide if I can pull it up. So, Soul Blazer. Yeah, a strudel. That's what I thought I was really looking for. Looking more like. It's almost like a continental breakfast, almost like just with pizza instead. Okay, so let's take a look at the guide. So we are in. Oh wow. Are we done almost with the game? So let me take a look at the Castle of Magritte arrival, because there's only one more area after this, apparently, according to this guide. So I don't know. Maybe I will beat the game Tuesday. Who knows? So Castle Basement. Castle Dungeon Part 1. Spirit Sword. Go north and run into the fallen skeleton to get the harp string. Well, let's go back. I would not have gotten that. Although, to be fair, the game did say he went to the torture chamber, but I thought they meant the one that was behind the platinum card. But that's a jail, isn't it? It's not the same as a torture chamber. It's just very similar. Not the one with it? Did I get a string and I just did not know it? Let me read the guide again. Use the letter to spawn a chest to the southwest. Go south and down there. Green snake here. Head north and upstairs, then east. Get into the skeleton soldier's ranks to be able to release another human soldier. Okay, it's near the chest where I had the spirit sword. I think most people would have thought, well, first of all, while I'm doing that with the power bracelet. So this one. Body is holding something. I found the harp string. Okay, well, that should help considerably. This area with the one, I don't know. I still don't know where the missing enemy is. But we will go ahead and exit. Pizza Hut buffet with their dessert pizza in 2018. Let's take a look. Oh, there it is in the back. Is that like blueberry? That's gonna be a very, I mean, a dessert pizza is already gonna be pretty messy to eat. Like, blueberry is gonna be a nightmare. So I think we just need to find the teleporter out. We have the shoestring. Let me see if there was anything else that they wanted me to unlock while I was here. Flame pillar. What is this? Okay, I think this is the one of the other areas we could go back to and backtrack to, which I'm not gonna do. Torture chamber, spirit sword. Yeah, so here we're here. Okay, funnily enough, all of the hidden chests that this guide mentions, I found. It's just that I missed the string. Part 3, Master's Emblem. We even got the hidden Master's Emblem B without the guide telling us. Okay, so the only thing left to do is to get the the string equipped and give that over. So where is the teleporter? It has to be nearby. You ate the spaghetti lots. Yes, spaghetti. I mean, that's... I mean, I guess I've never tried eating spaghetti at like a pizza buffet. I think the last pizza buffet I went to was Cece's. And I don't know, is it possible to get full off of their buffet? I feel like I could eat like 30 pizzas there and just like never get full. So I feel very uncomfortable eating there as a result. Wrong one. We want to go south. We need to equip the string. Wait. Oh, here it is. I was about to say, where's the string? You like going for Chinese food buffet? See, I don't like Chinese food buffets. I like Chinese food a lot, but I prefer to just have singular meals that I can just either eat at a restaurant or take home. We all know I can't do sweet and sour chicken. I've already told that story. Everybody knows the story about how I ordered it. It wasn't what I thought it was, and I felt the need to eat it anyway, and I felt like off for the rest of the day. But, yeah. Let's give them the string! Oh, that is a harp string. I promise to use it carefully if you give it to me, yes. Thank you very much. Please sit and listen to my music. I've never had it. I've never had lemon glazed chicken. Thank you very much for coming. Before I play some music, let me tell you my story. I fell in love just once in my 24 years. It was when I visited a mine town, Grass Valley. When I was injured, there was a girl who took care of me. I couldn't tell her my true feelings, though. The girl's name was something like Lisa. The music I am going to play now is a song that I wrote for her. Found the card. This isn't from Lisa the Painful. What is this? No, this is a pretty good song. I like it. I love listening to music from the front row. Please do not bother me. One of the soldiers betrayed the king. He's trying to escape with Dr. Leo. We heard that already. There are no words. I hope someday someone will be able to put words to my music. Who's got the drum? Yes, the soldier moved and took the card. It's equipped. I want to wait for it to loop. We're good. Oh, that is the platinum card. I am sorry. Please go inside. Yeah, that's right. Let me in jail. This area looks pretty straightforward and simple. It's quite a baseline. We just keep defeating Shredder over and over again. Well, that one had a boomerang. That one cleared that one up. We have a staircase. We'll come back for that. So this opens up this area. Oh my goodness. So that opens up the beginning section. We just need to go to the north now. Yeah, that's the first thing I saw when I looked at them. I thought when I looked at them was, is that you, Shredder? Why are there so many? We just released a soldier. And a whole building. Someone is calling guard from the house. I know everything about the Magritte Castle. I will help you when you come back. Awesome. Yeah, so about 10-15 minutes. No more monster layers are left, so we are done with this section. We'll climb up. 4 layers. It says the left tower, which implies there's a right. I don't know what that is opening. Oh, I thought this was a wall. You could just walk here. That was confusing. I released a maid. Now she's in the harp concert. Oh, it's an invisible wall? And I just happened to luck out and hold left in the 1 pixel. Because you've seen this game. In order for me to activate it, I have to, like, dead set stand on this. If I'm, like, here or, like, here, I can't do it. And so, same thing with running into this. So I got extremely lucky. Okay, there's a staircase that goes up. Okay, now we need to figure out the way in. Here we go. I think that's the last section here. We released the queen. I do not know who you are, but thank you very much for releasing me. I will give you a gift if you come back. No more monsters left in this lair. I wonder if the hint is the areas that have the unlit flame. Let me just check. Okay, never mind, because this one does have a... Yeah, so it has nothing to do with any of it. I thought it was onto something, though. No. 6. A prison. Leveled up. I released the soldier in that room. Yeah, that's why I wanted to just try to do the crowd block parry button. Where is this? How do I get down there? I bet unlocking these things will eventually... Yeah, let me do that. I released Dr. Leo. I am Dr. Leo. I will save the story for later. Please save the 2 soldiers who promised to come with me. Oh, alright. We'll have to wait for Tuesday for the answers anyway. There are many treasure chests hidden in the basements and towers. If a soldier, the one who knows a lot about the Magritte Castle, joins you, then the treasures will be found easily. If you'd like to return to the outside, we'll stay for now. Yeah, we found him. It's like finding the professor in Star Tropics. We find him. All of a sudden, we release a soldier. There's one. And this will probably be the other. Release the soldier. Oh, it's not the other. Oh, it's gonna be the rightmost tower now. Do I have to still show them the platinum card? Probably. That seems like a symmetrical place to end the stream then, doesn't it? So we'll go ahead and warp out. We're gonna go back and we're gonna talk to the people that have shown up. We're gonna talk to the queen because she promised to give us something, and there was a soldier in a house. And then we're gonna end. This is King Magritte's castle. Our king is the greatest man in the world. I must say this or I'll be punished. This is King Magritte's castle. The king is the great. Okay, same dialogue. Oh no, I tried to clear the text box too fast and it reinitiated the dialogue. No big deal. So let's talk to the queen here. Okay, where was the queen? The tower's connected to the airship dock at the top floor. Anyone without a VIP card? No! The queen will probably give that to me. Won't you? I am the wife of King Magritte. Do you think I am pretty? No. Stony silence. I'm the wife of King Magritte. Do you think I'm pretty? Yes. This is my present to you. The queen put something in guards with a capital S pocket. Look at me, I'm a very important person. You may go wherever you wish within the Magritte Castle. Look at that. I'm guarding the castle, don't talk to me. Same dialogue. Yeah, it's capital S for some strange reason. You know why it's capital? Because we're a very important person. That's why. And we spoke to this person before. Even though I don't look like it, I am from the sky just like you. I know all of the invisible passages in the Magritte Castle. Would you like to walk the basement with me? The soul that knows the castle's secret passages joins me. Yay! Okay. Well, with that being the case... I need to go to the save point. But there is one thing I need to do before I get off the stream. That pesky soul, he's gonna show me where it is. So, you get down here, show me where that one-off is. So we're back here. Okay, look at that. It's you can see it warping visibility. Oh, it's showing a room. There's the spawn. There it is. So yeah, so I need to... We better go in there and take care of it right now. So it's probably this side. Underneath there, maybe. But once we get that, I will end the stream officially. Ah! Now it shows itself for us. Oh. The Zensetsu Sword is found in Leo's laboratory, and the Spirit Sword is in this castle. Try to remember where the invincible monsters are. Well, that was, at least it lets me go back. Alright then. Fair enough. That was not very helpful. Well, we've got our VIP card. Because we are a VIP guard. Alright! Well, this was a very fun, lively, and active stream. I appreciate everybody participating today. I'm going to go ahead and stop here because I have a watch along I need to participate in about 20 minutes. So this is a good stopping point to make sure everybody's able to stretch, get food, do whatever. Plus, all this food talk has made me hungry. I need to fit in exactly one spoonful of food within the next 20 minutes. It's going to be really, really arduous. I hope I can do it. But I appreciate everybody's company, and I will see some of you on Discord for the watch along, and for the rest of you who are interested in seeing perhaps maybe even the conclusion of Soul Blazer, tune in on Tuesday. Thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate the company, and have a good rest of your evening. Have a good meal, and if you are into mixing up all your food together, I am with you. I support you all the way. Good night, and take care. Thank you. I will enjoy my food.